What's up everyone, it's your boy NRLOA, aka Nathan Stapleton here for Season 1 of the NRLOA Red Bull Cup Series. And here tonight, it will be the All-Star Race and the All-Star Open in one video. That's right, in this video it will be the All-Star Race, the reveal of who got the fan vote and the Open, and the Open kicks things off right here, right now. 24 drivers who are outside the top 16 in points, who don't have a win, will battle it out for 3 spots to make it into the Open, well, to make it into the All-Star Race. So yeah, top 3 will make it in, and will join the always 16 drivers that are all in. So, that being said, here's the top 10 starting positions for the Open. Wall 1, we have Nicholas Wade and Travis Crampton. Wall 2, we have Eli Bryant and Evan Hunter. Wall 3, we have Andrew Miller and Dale Camel. Wall 4, we have Quentin Moore and Smashes Kukalon. And rounding out the top 10 is John Gilbert and Nathan Faden. So it's going to be a quick 30 lap race. Cautions are on here tonight, so if we have someone spin out, or if anything happens, then we will have a caution, or hopefully we don't. So with that being said, 30 laps, 24 drivers, top 3 make it into the All-Star Race. But who will that be? Let's find out right now for the All-Star Open.
Drivers, start your engines!
And all 30 drivers will roll off here for the All-Star Open. I'm not a starting lineup for the All-Star Open, but from the bottom to the top of the screen. But that's okay. 30 laps, 24 drivers, top 3 make it into the All-Star Race. Who will make it? Let's find out. The All-Star Open is green at Eldora. Nicholas Wade will lead lap 1, Eli Bryant in second. Here comes Andrew Miller in the 32. And he's going to take second away from Eli Bryant. Nicholas Wade out front, but here comes Quentin Moore in the 38. Sliding his way up to third, literally. And maybe up to second. Trying to take second away from Miller. Miller goes way up top. And Quentin Moore now is down to the inside of Miller. And he will take it from him. And here comes John Gilbert in the 41. Trying to take third away. And he will, and never mind, he's gonna go straight to second from Quentin Moore. And here comes Saturn Lewis in the 18 as well. And Nick Kennedy in the 24, and Tom Jones in the 88. Lots of guys are sliding around like crazy, but that's to be expected here at Eldora. Here we go, the transfer spot battle with Miller and Quentin Moore. The 18 washes up top, and here comes Tom Jones in the 88. And Miller will take the third place spot away from Quentin Moore. Now Travis Crampton, he is a dirt racer, so I'm really curious of how he's going to do here. 112th at the moment. So, but besides Crampton, I don't know too many dirt racers that are in the Red Bull Cup Series. So, yeah, but this race is going to go by really fast though, because we're already a third of the way through this race. 27 got loose there. 27 of Ray trying a little bit of a higher lane than of what John Gilbert is. And right now the top three have a little bit of a gap on 4th and 5th place. Here comes Miller in the 32. Going for 2nd. And he's gonna take 2nd away from John Gilbert. And where did Daniel Foyles come from in the 95? I don't know, but for most of these guys, they have to hurry and catch up to these top 3. Because sure, we have 18 laps left. But those 18 laps are just gonna fly on by. Miller being challenged by the 41 of Gilbert again for 2nd. He will take it away from Miller. And meanwhile, Kennedy up to 4th now. He took it away from Moore, and now Nick Kennedy's going to try to chase down 32. And looks like these top 3 are slowing down a little bit, and that's allowing Moore and Kennedy and some more guys to catch back up. Meanwhile, Nicholas Ray started on the pole. And he stayed there all race long so far. Past halfway, 14 laps to go in the All-Star Open. Gilbert in 2nd, Miller in 3rd, and then the 3rd and final transfer spot. Kennedy and Royals, not Boyles, but Kennedy and Moore. Still bound for 4th place, but they better catch up to Miller, or they might not make it into the All-Star race. So Gilbert in the 41, here he comes. A little bit sideways off of turn 4. Striking underneath the 27-foot front end. That Nicholas Wade is just so strong right now out front. You're at Eldora. 10 laps to go in the Open. Top 3 nose to tail. Quentin Moore trying his best to catch back up to these top 3. Nine laps to go in the Open. But yeah, if these guys decide to go side by side, like this 41 is trying to do right here, again gets loose off of 4. Gilbert wants this Open win, even though it won't really matter because he's standing the wall. But still, you want some momentum. Miller trying to get 2nd away from Gilbert in the 41 once again. Almost contact with Kennedy and Moore right there. Holy cow. That just shows that these guys are driving the wheels off of these things, just trying to catch back up. Miller up to 2nd now, trying to chase down this 27 of Nicholas Wade. Now, if Wade can win the Open, it will be his first career win on his channel. Sure, it won't be a points paying win, but it will still be his first career win on this channel. He has a hard charging John Gilbert and Andrew Miller in the 42. 3 laps to go. John Gilbert back up to second. Miller trying to get the second, but can't do it. Two laps to go here at Eldora. Here we go, white flag, final lap in the All-Star Open here at Eldora. Nicholas Wade started on the pole. He's dominated this event, and Nicholas Wade will win the Open. John Gilbert in second, and Andrew Miller in third. Right now, I just got word that a fan vote closed before this race happened, and I just got the word of who won it. With a tiebreaker vote, Andrew Miller and the 32 got it. So that really means that it is Nicholas Wade, John Gilbert, Quentin Moore that make it in race-wise. Wow. Well, there you guys have it. The Open, you got Eldora, Nicholas Wade, John Gilbert, and Quentin Moore race their way in, and the fan vote winner, Andrew Miller, gets third, and Boyle's just outside looking in fifth. Kennedy, Ray, Jonas, Gardner, Lewis, Winslow, Odd, White, Crampton, Higdon, Baden, Andrews, Delillo, Hamill, Kuklon, Hunter, and Benny Watson, and Fitzwater, and Bass rounding out the field. So thank you guys for watching this part of the video, and now let's get to segment 1 of the All-Star Race. Hey, what's up everyone, it's your boy, and that's Racing Boy. Today I can make the Stapleton back right after the Open just finished. Now we are here for the Red Bull All-Star Race. 20 drivers start this race, but at the end of 70 laps, only one will get the Season 2 All-Star Race reward, and that is get an automatic berth in Season 2 of the Red Bull Cup Series. So how it will look is Stage 1, it will be just a regular 30 lap race for Segment 1. Segment 2 though, let's just say Carlton Friesen finishes first. For Segment 2, whoever starts first will start in 20th, and whoever finishes 20th will start first in Segment 2. And then for Segment 3, that 10 laps win. However you finish in Segment 2, that will become an event. You will start in Segment number 3, that third and final 10 lap dash. It's gonna be a good one here at Eldora. This track is close to home to me, about 45 minutes to an hour away, and it's gonna be good tonight here at Eldora. Before we get started, here is the Segment 1 top 10 starting positions. On the pole we have Juan Garcia and Mitchell Henderson. Third in row number 2 is Carlton Friesen and Ace Garcia. Row 3 and starting 5th is Christian Vargas, and the outside of him, and 6th is the All-Star fan vote winner by a tiebreaker vote for 32 of Andrew Miller. In row number 4 and starting 7th, he made it through the Open just moments ago, the 38 of Quentin Moore, and to the outside of him is the 78 of Ben Crouch. And rounding out the top 10, in 9th we have Auto Club winner Mark Davidson, and to the outside of him is Trey Wright. Now remember, the starting positions for Segment 1 was at a random draw, so yeah. With that being said, let's see of how segment 1 will start. Let's go right now for the Red Bull All-Star Race.
Drivers, start your engines.
And the engines have been fired, and all 20 drivers will get rolling. And real quick, here's the starting lineup for segment 1. Here we go, 30 laps. Just a good old sprint race. Set yourself up for segment 2. Here we go, the Red Bull All-Star Race underway at Eldora. Juan Garcia barely leads that one, but Carter Friesen in the 1 will take the race lead. And here comes Phoenix winner Christian Vargas in the 13, and here comes Quentin Moore in the 38. He made it fever the open. Now 3 rivals second. And here comes the 5 of Mark Davidson. Has some contact there with Vargas and Garcia. And here comes Nicholas Wade in the 27, making his way up here. And now Christian Vargas gets forced up top. And with all of this being said, Carter Friesen now has a pretty sizable gap already. But here comes the Auto Club winner Mark Davidson. He might have gave a little tap to Quentin Moore, and Quentin Moore went into the outside wall off of 4. We're going to see a lot of that here tonight. Holy smokes, Juan Garcia came up there really late, tried gained by more, but can't do it yet. Now Mark Davidson trying to close down on one up in the 500, Carter Friesen. Sorry about that. Meanwhile, here comes Garcia to take third away from Quentin Moore in the 38. And he will. All Friesen at the moment. These segments, they might be 30 laps for segment 1 and 2, but they're going to go by really fast. So you just have to be careful and just have to make sure you survive, because, yeah. But here's the thing, like Carter Friesen, Mark Davidson, Juan Garcia, Nicholas Wade, or even Christian Vargas or Quentin Moore, if you start in the top 5, you will start in the last 5 for segment 2. So, right now, the driver that would be starting first for segment 2 would be Ace Garcia, but still a long way to go. Still about 20 laps left here in segment 1. Stapleton still trying to close in on Carter Friesen in the 1. And he does ever so slightly, but he runs up high. That's going to allow Nicholas Wade and Juan Garcia to close on it on Mark Davidson. Sideways goes Nicholas Wade. Now Carter Friesen won a little bit of the top side. But will that work to his advantage or disadvantage? We just have to wait and see. Garcia goes underneath Nicholas Wade for third. Garcia started first, and he's going to take third away from Nicholas Wade, and oh, maybe not, because here comes Nicholas Wade with a slide job. But Nicholas Wade looking for a slide job, and he will take third away. But is he going to get 2 birds in 1 stone? He gets by Garcia. Now he's going to go for second for Mark Davidson. Halfway through segment 1. And for Carter Friesen, this is exactly what he wants to see. Is these guys second on back to just fight for it, but Davison is gonna let Nicholas Wade go on by. Well, Davison almost contact between the 5 and the 19, but they keep it straight. With less than 15 to go in segment 1, can Nicholas Wade close in? Well, is he gonna try some strategy? Cause, if you finish second, then for segment 2, you will start 19th on the inside lane. So maybe some strategy? Who knows? Oh, Davison way up the track into the cushion. And he's gonna lose all kinds of ground. Juan Garcia got by, Quentin Moore got by, Christian Vargas gets by, and he's still running all the way up into the cushion. Meanwhile, here comes Gatlin Dowling underneath Michael Canto, and now he gets by him. But here comes Jay Jefferson. Lots of good battles back in about the midway through the top 10. Meanwhile, Quentin Moore and Juan Garcia battling for third. It looks like Quentin Moore, who raced his way in before the open, will take third away. Meanwhile, up front with 8 laps to go in segment number 1. Nicholas Wade is closing in on Carter Friesen. And how about this? Maybe strategy. Patrick Smith, the Daytona 500 winner. Oh yeah, he's last, but he will start first for segment 2. Meanwhile, Nicholas Wade closing in fast on Carter Friesen in the number 1. 6 laps to go in segment 1. It's these top 2 nose to tail, and then about a second back, here comes Christian Vargas, who just got third on Quentin Moore. 5 laps to go in segment 1. Friesen up the track in 3 and 4, but now Wade up the track in 1 and 2. And once again, Friesen goes up the track in 3 and 4 once again. 4 laps to go in segment 1. Friesen running up the track again. I might think Nicholas Wade saved his stuff, or he just has a faster car. Oh, sideways goes Nicholas Wade. 3 laps to go in segment 1. If these guys are not careful, Christian Vargas can sneak up on these guys. But I don't think he's gonna have enough time. Nicholas Wade again tries to get underneath him, but he gets loose and sideways off of 4. 2 laps to go in segment 1. Here we go, final lap in segment 1 in the Red Bull All-Star race. Can Friesen hold off Nicholas Wade? Nicholas Wade runs about a lane lower. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Carter Friesen the 1 will win segment number 1, but the bad thing is he's gonna start 20th in segment number 2. Nicholas Wade, who got second, he will start 19th for segment 2. Christian Vargas, who got 3rd, he will start 18th. Quentin Moore, he got 4th, he will start 17th. And how about Jay Jefferson, 5th, but he's going to start, I believe, 16th, I think. So yeah, congrats to Carter Friesen on getting the segment 1 win. It's Friesen, Wade, Vargas, Moore, Jefferson, Gilbert, Downey, Garcia, Davison, Woman, Canto, Scott, White, Crouch, Brock, Henderson, Yepes, Smith, Garcia, and Miller. So Miller will start on the pole for segment 2, and Ace Garcia will be alongside him. So with that being said, let's get these guys rolling off set for segment 2 of the All-Star Race. Welcome back here at Eldora for the Red Bull Cup Series for the Red Bull All-Star Race. Miller, Garcia, segment number 2 underway at Eldora. Just like what Friesen did on lap 1, segment 1, Patrick Smith from 3rd to 1st. And here comes Mitchell Henderson, who in segment 1 started 2nd this time and dropped all the way back. This time he starts 5th, now he's up to 2nd. We're going to see a lot of guys that we did not see up front in the first segment, now up front. Just like Smith and Henderson. And here comes the Coca-Cola 600 winner, Jeff Scott in the 22. Right now, Patrick Smith is having to try his best to hold off the 17 of Mitchell Henderson. And here comes the Atlanta winner, the 51 of Nathan Woodman, trying to get third away from Jeff Scott in the 22. Never mind, he might have gave the bumper to Mitchell Henderson a little bit, and Nathan Woodman going for 2nd. It's a little bit sideways, 17 sideways, and into the wall he goes, and here comes the fan vote winner, the 32 for 3rd, but here comes Woodman battling with Patrick Smith. These two won the first 3 races of the season, and the battle for the race lead right now, well, not much of a battle, because Woodman is the new race leader here in segment number 2 of the All-Star Race. Smith in 2nd, fan vote winner Miller in 3rd for now. Garcia out of nowhere! Remember, he started all the way back in, like, I don't know, 13th? And now he's into the top 5! Garcia out of nowhere! Holy smokes, we saw he had a fast car in segment 1, and right now he's showing it in segment 2, because he started like 12th or 13th, and he's all the way up to 3rd. Meanwhile, Smith is all over the bumper of Woodman. About 30 laps left total here in the All-Star Race. 20 left in this segment, and then the third and final 10-lap dash segment. Smith almost the bumper to the 51, but keeps it off of him. Garcia dropping back from 3rd to 5th. And here comes William Block, and here comes Quentin Moore. He was up front in segment 1, now he's making his way back up to the front here in segment 2. But Nicholas Ray, Christian Rogas, Jay Jepson, they were all up front in segment 1, same as Mark Davidson, they are still deep in the field. And Carter Friesen, he has not gotten anywhere. And he's in 19th right now. Tough break for Carter Friesen. Tough break. Meanwhile, Patrick Smith takes the race lead in segment 2. And next time by, we will be halfway through segment 2 of the All-Star Race. Just like that, halfway through segment number 2. Woman, the Atlanta winner, is bringing along the fan vote winner Andrew Miller with him, up to Patrick Smith in the 83. And now Carter Friesen is back in 20th out of 20. Tough break for Carter Friesen. He had a really fast car in segment 1. Meanwhile, it was all Patrick Smith, the Daytona 500 winner. Out front, he's dominated the majority of this second segment, but starting first for a segment has not worked out good for Garcia or Smith. Smith way up the racetrack running the cushion. That's gonna allow Woman to try to challenge Smith. He got a good one off of 2. But here comes a Woman. Smith runs up the track. And new race leader Nathan Ormond in the 51. Here we go, 10 laps to go in segment number 2. Smith trying to take the race lead back from Nathan Ormond because he knows if he drops to second and stays in second, he's going to be trapped up top, and that's not where you want to be. Garcia trying to top, but here comes Andrew Miller in the 32, the fan vote winner. He's trying to do of what Casey Kane did in real life many years ago, and he's trying to do of what Twistin Down did in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series All-Star race. Have the fan vote win. Now Miller is up to second, and the Twins tonight has been second is not the place to be. And now we have BK Racing teammates. The 23 and the 83 bound for 3rd and 4th. So not much of a battle because Garcia gets by his teammate. Now he's going to look for 2nd on Andrew Miller. Holy smokes, nearly combat between these two. But with these guys battling like this is allowing Nathan Ormond to gain on his lead. 5 laps to go in segment number 2. Garcia gets around him, and so does Smith. Both BK Racing cars get by Andrew Miller. Perhaps team strategy, they started 2nd and 3rd in this segment. And now they are up front again. And actually, Miller, he started 1st, and he stayed up front. Garcia started 2nd, he's still up front. And Patrick Smith started 3rd, and he's still up front. So, for once, the outside lane was not that bad to Garcia. That just shows of how strong both BK Racing cars are here so far tonight. Meanwhile, 2 laps to go here in segment number 2. Nathan Ormond in the 51, the Atlanta winner. White flag, final lap in segment number 2 in the Red Bull All-Star race. Meanwhile, a good battle for 2nd between Garcia and Miller. Miller is trapped in the BK Racing sandwich, but off of 4, Ormond will win segment 2 and will start 1st for the oh so important 10 lap sprint 3rd segment. But the trend has been the 3rd place has been the place to be all night. This time it's going to be 10 laps. Can Miller do it? Can Garcia do it? Or will Ormond be able to hold everyone off? So for the finishing results here in segment number 2 is Ormond, Garcia, Miller, Smith, Moore, Garcia, Henderson, Wade, Scott, Downey, Block, Jefferson, Vargas, White, Canto, Gilbert, Davison, Crouch, Friesen, and your Pez. We will be right back, and then it will be time for the 3rd and final segment, the 10 lap shootout. And a spot for season number 2 of the Red Bull Cup Series is on the line. Who will get it? Let's find out right here, right now. at Eldora. Here we go, the third and final segment, 10 laps. And it's gonna be crazy. Can the woman hold everyone off? Let's find out. 10 laps. Here we'll get what's over in season 2. Let's find out. Woman will lead lap 1 Miller wide. But here comes 21 to 38. He made it in. Viva the open. Miller made it in. Viva the fan vote. Here comes 21 to 38. And he's going to the race lead. Mitchell Henderson in the 17th trying to make it 3 wide. The second can't do it quite yet. These guys know that it's only 10 laps and they have to go. And they have to go right here, right now. Miller up to second. Henderson gets by Ormond. Oh, bumping one for Miller. Bumping one for Miller to Moore. Quentin Moore into the outside wall. And here comes Mitchell Henderson in the 17. Henderson drives in deep off of 4. Stays in second. Jeff Scott gives the bump to Quentin Moore. 5 laps to go in the All-Star race. The Fords. The top 4 are Fords. And here comes the Coca-Cola 600 minute. Jeff Scott up to second. And he's gonna bring Quentin Moore and the 38 right behind him. Does Jeff Scott have enough time to hold off the fan vote winner, Andrew Miller, in the 32? He has to catch him and fast. 2 laps to go in the Red Bull All-Star race. Miller won in a higher lane than what the 22 and the 38 is. But I think time is on Andrew Miller's side. The fan vote winner. White flag, final lap in the Red Bull All-Star race. Quentin Moore battling for second with Jeff Scott. I think that might seal it. And coming out with turns 3 and 4. He won the fan vote and the tiebreaker vote. And Andrew Miller and the number 32 Ford wins the Red Bull All-Star race. Wow. Andrew Miller, he pulled a Casey Kane at Charlotte in real life a few years ago. He pulls a Tristan Allen that won the fan vote and won the All-Star race. And now Andrew Miller and the number 32 Ford gets a automatic reserve into season number 2 of the Red Bull Cup Series. Wow, what a race for Andrew Miller. He was supposed to race in his way into the All-Star race for the Open, but he won the fan vote and locked himself in. Wow. Well, this is a unofficial second career win on this. What am I saying? This is Andrew Miller's second win on this channel, and that's a big one because it locks himself guaranteed wide in season 2 of the Red Bull Cup Series. So thank you guys so much for watching for season 1 of the Red Bull Cup Series Red Bull All-Star Race. Congrats to Andrew Miller on getting the win. He got Eldora, and because I can't pronounce, Andrew Miller and the 32 will be poked up on the stage. He got Eldora in victory lane. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and congrats to Andrew Miller and the 32 for winning the Red Bull All-Star Race. Next time out it will be the biggest and baddest track of them all. The Krispy Kreme series and the Red Bull Cup series race at Talladega. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Congrats to Andy Miller on getting the win. And until Talladega, I will see you guys next time. Bye!